Good morning, my dear students. In previous class, we discussed about what are the causes of over voltages in DC as well as AC sides. Now we discussed how to protect the equipments from over voltages. So what are the major causes for over voltages? Because of switching, because of the surge causes, because of lightning present in a system causes, there is a over voltages in a system. So please see the over voltages due to so this is a transient over voltages. This is a waveform. If the transient occurs, so the more over voltages present in a system. The arrow mark gives the transient over voltage on AC power line resulting from indirect lightning strike. So from that over voltages, how can we protect the equipment? Please see the diagram. This is a two 12 pulse converter units. One is star to star and star to delta is a one 12 pulse converter. So this is a another 12 pulse converter which is a star to star and star to delta transformers. And why we provide the star to star and star to delta? The combined operation of two 6 pulse converter is a 12 pulse converter unit. So the waveform of 12 pulses present only when the transformers star to star and star to delta. Then only a phase shift of 30 degrees is possible. Then only a 2 pulses are adding, and that will gives a 12 pulses. So please observe the entire diagram. So this is a AC bus arrestor. So bus arresters are used for if any over voltage is present in bus. Bus is nothing but conductors, bunch of conductors. Any over voltage is present in bus, that can be deactivated by using AC bus arresters. So this is for conductors, DC line protection. So after that one, so please observe there is a valve arresters. So every valve that can be protected by using valve arresters. So valves are nothing but IGBTs or MOSFETs. There is a more chances of occurrence of faults, that is nothing but over voltages. If there is any over voltage occurs, that causes the equipment or the valve can be damaged. In order to protect that valve from the over voltages, we can provide the valve arresters for every section. That is a very important. Please observe the diagram. So this is a valve arrestor, valve arrestor, valve arrestor, valve arresters. So every section we providing the valve arrestor because to protect the valves in a system. Please observe the diagram. Every valve having a valve arrestor. So every valve across there is a valve arrestor. The bus arrestor arrests the over voltages present in conductors. The valve arresters are protected from the over voltages occurs in a valves. Next one is converter unit. For entire after valve arrestor, there is a converter unit arrestor. Already I told that this is a 12 pulse converter. This also another 12 pulse converter. So if there is any over voltages present in converter unit, entire converter unit, there is a converter unit arrestor. The converter unit arrestor protect overall system. Overall system. Any over voltage is present in a overall system. The converter unit arrested. The converter unit nullify this over voltages. Please observe this also a midpoint DC bus arrestor. If there is any over voltages is present in middle of transmission line, that can be nullified by using midpoint of DC bus arrestor. If there is a any fault occurs in neutral system. That's also a another equipment, that is a neutral arrestor. Please see the filter across. There is a DC filter arrestor, this is a DC bus arrestor, this is DC reactor arrestor, this is DC line arrestor, AC reactor arrestor, AC filter arrestor. So every equipment can be protected by using the arresters, over voltage arresters. That if any over voltage present in a system, automatically that can be nullified by using these arresters. Every equipment can be protected by using these arresters. All the filter, what is the purpose of filter? That will eliminate the harmonics present in a system. That also can be protected by using the arresters, and all the neutral can be protected by using the neutral arresters. The DC line also protected by using the DC line arresters. In both AC as well as DC side, we using more arresters. So to nullify the every equipment can be protected by using the arresters. Every point and every section we providing the arresters in HVDC system. This by using this arrangement can only we can protect it from the system by using the over voltage. Because of that over voltages, the permanent damage of a system. In order to avoid that one, we providing the arresters. So a method for over voltage protection of HVDC transmission line schemes by means of surge arresters, including a current limiting resistors, whereby a one-time misfire of valves is affected at the instant of actuation of the surge arrestor, with a subsequent recovery of normal operation of the converter. So what is the difference between lightning arrestor and surge arrestor is a very important phenomena. So lightning arrestor, the installation of lightning arrestor can be done outside of the panel board. That is, lightning arrestor or the outside of the panel boards. The installation of surge arresters can be done within the panel board. This is the lightning arrestor outside of the panel board. This is the within the panel board. The main function of this arrestor is to protect the apparatus from the outer surfaces. The main function of this arrestor is to protect the apparatus from the inside. So the lightning stores from the external cause for over voltages. The surge is the internal cause for the over voltages. So there is a two arresters, lightning arrestor as well as the surge arresters. This arrestor is mostly used for lightning strikes as well as linked surges. This arrestor defends the system from switching lightning surges, transient voltages and electrical faults, which is called internal faults, and also this kind of arrestor, lightning arrestor, redirects the flow of current to the ground through the arrest devices to the ground. This kind of arrestor interrupts the surges, transmit surplus energy towards the ground wire. The type of lightning arrestor are rod, spear, horn, multi-clap, electrolyte and metal oxide. The type of surge arresters are distribution, low voltage station, DC, neutral protection, fiber tube, signal network, etc. This arrestor cannot be used as a lightning arrestor. This arrestor can be used as a surge arrestor, both lightning and surge arresters. So please observe the diagram of thyroid type lightning arrestor. There is a line. So this is spark gap and grading resistors. This is a set of non-linear resistors. So non-linear resistors, spark gap, force line coupling, current terminal. Please observe the thyroid type lightning arresters. Lightning arresters are the over voltage. If the over voltage occurs in outside, the lightning arresters are arrest that over voltage and discharge through ground. So the surges are the internal faults, lightning arresters are the external faults. So please observe the voltage and current characteristics of thyroid type lightning arresters. This is a dynamic characteristics, this is a static characteristics, this is a residual voltage. Please observe the diagram.